I love DPs.
Like double penetration.
Some double penetration.
Double penetration on your own with some solo play.
Hello, and welcome to the Double Penetration Podcast. Here are your hosts, Creep and Steele.
Hey there, hey there, how you doing, Mr. fucking Chris Steele?
Man, it's been a little bit since we've heard this music, and
a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, we haven't been penetrating people's minds in a little while.
I've been really sad about it. Like,
Wow.
I need that penetration in my life, baby.
Look.
Not that I don't get enough penetration daily, but you know what I'm saying.
You're preaching to the choir, sister. I'm all about that penetration. Whether I'm penetrating or getting penetrated, doesn't matter to me. It's 2018. Whatever I do is no concern of yours, and it should be accepted by all. Because that's the world we live in today. But, I mean, it's a better world to accept things, but certain things we still should not accept.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like people trying to tell me Del Taco is better than Taco Bell. Fuck out of here.
I've always wanted Del Taco because I had a friend in the Midwest that like bragged about fucking Del Taco, and the one time I fucking finally came across a Del fucking Taco, I wasn't fucking hungry.
Like, don't get me
wrong. I
wrong.
Still don't know.
Del Taco is good, but I've been drunk plenty of times to know that Del Taco drunk is not that good. Taco Bell drunk is even better. And Taco Bell, all in all, is just better.
I love Taco Bell. I could have Taco Bell like every fucking night of my life.
I
had Taco Bell last night. My power was out for like 7 hours.
That's the worst.
And like I thought my whole town didn't have power, and I was like just gonna go get food when my power fucking went out, and I was like, oh fuck. So I sat here in the dark for like fucking 4 hours, and I was like, fuck it, like I'm just gonna like go see how far it's out. Everywhere fucking had power. Like fucking everywhere had fucking power. I was like, I could have been eating this whole fucking time.
Man.
I thought it was really funny that I would like just sat here like staring into the dark when like I could have.
There's times where
done that.
because not necessarily that I'm antisocial, but I really don't converse with my neighbors except the old lady that used to live next door, but she died. But like I don't really talk to my neighbors just because I like keeping to myself. So like when we lose power, I'm like, boy, I really wish I talked to my neighbors so I could ask them if their power was out. Gotta wait till it gets dark to see if their lights are on in their house. I know I paid my fucking bill, but because
that is so funny.
I had a brownout a couple weeks ago where like half my house would work and the other half didn't. So I called
That's weird.
Yeah, the power company, and they had to come out and trim trees and shit. And then the assholes just left the tree branches in my yard. I called and complained, and they came and got it.
That's crazy. That's fucking nuts.
Let that be a lesson to you, kids. If you call and complain, more than likely you'll get your way.
There was only one time I had to get like extra creep on some bitch when I called, and it was like the one time like somebody actually did something about it. I was like, damn, I'm gonna have to start complaining about some shit. Like, what the fuck?
I mean, complaining's not necessarily always the best thing, but when you know you're in the right and you complain and you get your way.
Like, fuck you. Let me talk to a manager. Oh, like they're not going to do anything. Okay, well, are you the manager? No. Okay, then let me talk to your fucking manager.
Yeah. Like, I don't want to run down stores or anything, but I'm going to run down Sam's Club because my local Sam's Club by me has just gone to shit.
Really?
They're kind of doing a remodel, so I kind of understand that aspect of things. Like, oh, you know, it's a little bit more, not necessarily messy, but Sam's Club. Shit everywhere. But the employees are very, very rude, and they just don't give a shit.
That sucks. I hate people like that. I feel like everybody's like that to me, though, because...
You know.
I feel like everybody's like that to me. Like, I'm going to start wearing a body cam, because when I say, like, people look at me really crazy when I'm in public, they're like, no, you're just paranoid, which I am. Like, then they go out with me, and they're like, oh, damn. Like, people really be staring at you all crazy. I'm like, I fucking told you. Like, it's the fucking South. Like, fuck off.
You'd be like, I ain't lying. They're treating me like shit.
Like, they really do. Everybody's like, no, it's in your head. Like, no, look at this bitch. Look at this motherfucker. Look at this bitch. Look at it. Would you just look at it?
I
Just
am.
look at it.
That's what I tell my wife when I try to get her to blow me.
Would you just look at it?
My new thing,
Look at it.
I call it Louis C.K.ing. I love just being in my, like, a random spot in the house, and I know my wife's going to catch me, so I'll sit there and just start jacking off. So when she, like, walks in, she'll see me. And it's gotten to be so, like, routine for her. She doesn't even, like, acknowledge it with, like, a... or, like, any sort of sound. Like, before, she'd be like, what are you doing? I'd be like, I'm trying to get you in the mood. I'm Louis C.K.ing. But
That is so funny.
because before, it used to work where I would just whip it out, and she'd be like, oh, all right. Now it's like I got to, not
gotta
necessarily
finesse.
coerce her, but, as a married man, sometimes it gets a little bit harder to get a blowjob from time to time. But,
You gotta straight finesse that shit.
but my wife's the shit. She rules, so
He really does.
I can't complain. We have some things to tend to.
Yes, we do.
We not necessarily really tending, but we didn't have a volume last week, or did we? I don't know. We pre-record these things, and sometimes we batch record a bunch of episodes or volumes, and
I'm like, wait, where are we?
I don't necessarily know if we had one released next week. I know the last 2 weeks on Demon Seed we weren't there just because sometimes real life shit happens, and sometimes you just can't necessarily.
You have a real life? I have a real life? What?
I mean, I know I do.
What?
Chris Steele is just, he's not a figment of your imagination. Sometimes he might be a figment of mine, but
That is so funny.
real life shit happens, and I apologize to our friends from Demon Seed for missing because it was all me. And sorry, fellas. Try not to let it happen again.
Don't you ever have a life again.
Yeah.
The sound is like really bad through my headphones. And I don't know if it is through yours, but
No.
it's like really bad.
So
I'm just throwing that out there now
No.
in case it does end up shitty. as fuck.
you know what?
Like, I knew it was shitty. Like, whatever. Like,
No, I think it sounds fine. In my ears, it sounds fine, but I have fucked up hearing anyways. So, I mean,
in mine, there's a lot going on. Not just like my sound, but like other sounds. Anyways, I have an announcement too.
ooh, do you want announcement music?
Oh my God. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Let's see. What kind
Hit
of
me.
announcement music do we have? Okay, we have this.
October 12th.
Hey, that's my birthday.
October 12th to the 14th, I will be in Tampa, Florida at the convention center with Smut Life, our good fucking friends from Smut Life. So fucking come out, see me, squish me. Don't ask for a dick suck because it ain't happening, but
Because there's no dumpster or Barnes and Nobles nearby.
I ain't sucking your dicks, but I'll give you a hug and shit. Like, I love meeting y'all. So I hope there's people in Tampa that come out.
October 12th is my birthday, and you're going to be down there. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I
I'm
won't-
also getting my shit back that weekend.
Yes.
You can get a lot of crazy shit on creepqueen.com. If you look for my Moving Thunder road trip, King raffle. Just look at my shit on. Just go to creepqueen.com and like check that shit out.
You know what? We didn't even do plugs. It's been so
No,
long.
we
We
didn't.
fucked up the whole thing. That's
What are we
okay.
doing? I don't even know. I remember my first podcast.
Mine too. Or me too.
Oh my God! It's so... Yeah, tell the good people.
The good people, our friends, the listeners, and newbies all around the world. Just to let you guys know, we cracked top 200 in sexuality in Great Britain on iTunes. Got an alert. I think that's pretty cool.
crazy.
Yeah, we peaked
I
at
love it.
188, but the email that I got said we were currently 190. So as of this recording, we are at 190. So if you go check on iTunes Great Britain and we're no longer there in the top 200, it's not my fucking fault that we fell off. That's your guys' fault for not listening. But you know,
fucking true that.
to get an alert like that, I mean, top 200, I guess
That's crazy.
it's kind of a big deal.
That's a huge deal.
I mean, it's obviously not number one, but I don't think we'll ever be number
That's
one.
a huge deal. Like, I'm still like, even if we were like top 5,000, I'd be like, woo! Like,
But that is
gotta
good.
be- like, there's so many podcasts. You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
to even be in the top 500, like, that's pretty dope to me. Like,
I'd be happy in the top 1,000.
right? Like, I mean, whatever. Like, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Like,
We try to have some poignant topics and some topics that you guys can learn from, or
God, we should have somebody from Britain on the show.
Ooh, I don't
They
know.
can listen to them talk for 30 minutes.
Oi! I can't do a British accent.
Oh God, that's
I can only
so
do
funny.
some, not all. But yeah, so we have that going on with iTunes. That's pretty cool. But if you guys could be so fucking kind, I don't know why I swore. I think I just used that to try to think of what I was going to say next. That was kind of like me just going, just having my brain fart. But no, go to doublepodcast.com. Follow us on Twitter at Double P Podcast. Right? No, we're Double P Podcast on Instagram.
Show.
Yes, on Twitter at Double P Show. God, you could tell it's been a long time because we haven't. I don't even fucking remember the goddamn plug.
DoublePPodcast@gmail.com, DoublePPodcast.com, Double P Show, and on IG at Double P Podcast.
Yes.
Hooty hoo.
Hooty hoo! But I know my Twitter at Mr. Chris Steele. That's MrKrisSteel. Follow me and let's have some fucking fun and chat.
Ooh.
So. We're going to play a little game today, Creep.
Yeah, are we? What is it? What kind of game? I love games.
Well, before we get to a game, we have a voicemail from our friend.
Ooh.
And you two friends could leave us a voicemail at 231-794-2729. That's 231-794-2729. And you could be like our friend here.
Hey, friend. Just calling to let you know that my mom loves the cock. We can't go anywhere. I mean anywhere. You can't go to a post office, a bus station, not even a mall food court that are demanding that every guy there whip it out and beat her across the face with their meaty cocks.
Wow.
I even asked her one time, I was like, Mom, why do you love the cock so much? And she said, my son, it's because the cock makes me moist.
Hey.
Oh my God, that sounded like our good friend Hobo Joe.
It certainly did. But but you know what? Good for his mom because she still has a healthy appetite for sex. You know, once you dry up and shrivel up, you might as well just call it quits.
That's gonna be fucking me.
What? You drying up and calling it quits? Or being moist all the way until you're like 90?
Yeah, that. Drying up. I don't think my pussy ever gonna dry up. Like dry for my pussy is so like fucking Viagra. I always say Viagra. That's not
Viagra's
That's not right.
Well, I don't know.
Have you ever taken Viagra? Like just for fun? Like just to see what happens?
I would love to take Viagra or Cialis just to see what happens, but I've never ever gotten.
I feel like I've had some friends that have like done it like just to see what happens and like I really don't know what's happening.
Well,
if you've ever taken it, let us know. Like fucking write that shit in. Fucking.
There's this new stuff that apparently is like a Viagra or Cialis. I don't think you need a prescription. It's called Blue Chew, and apparently it's like a chew thing that men can chew on and it gets them hard. I guess
that's fucking scary.
Well. Sometimes guys need a little bit of help, and you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. I have a whole lot of fucking shit going on right now on my goddamn computer, and it's really irritating me. I will say this. As much as I love Apple products, Mojave, the newest Mac OS update, can suck my dick. It is just making everything on my fucking computer just be slow as a fucking shit.
That's like... Oh, no.
And I don't want to lose... Like, we may lose this here recording. It may happen, but I'm gonna.
Hey, we'll record it again.
We can record it again.
He got the zoomies. Did you see that?
Creep's cat's going crazy. My computer's just fucking being dog shit. Everything's fucked up.
We're doing.
But we're gonna play a game.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Hopefully.
I love games.
Hopefully we could play a game. I'm just trying to get to stability. Because
what is that? I've never had stability in my entire fucking life. I've heard about it.
Stability's cool, you know?
I heard about it.
I like it.
That's really funny.
All right. I force quit that shit, so here we go. All right, Creep, we're going to play this here fun game. And this fun little game that I created because, you know, like having fun. So... We're going to play a game called Fake or Real? You be the judge. Now,
I can't wait.
I know what a lot of people are probably thinking. Oh, it's a game where creeps got to figure out if something's real or fake. Well, duh. It says it in the fucking... says it in the goddamn title. But I have 7 stories. These are news stories that are in the sexual nature, and you have to get 4 right. You have to tell me if they're real or fake, and 4 out of 7 means you win. Okay. And I have an email ready to go that you'll be reading on the air. That is an embarrassing story that I've never told.
If I win?
If you win. You and the audience.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
You're playing for the audience.
I didn't know these were going to be sexual stories.
Yeah, they're...
And I'm also going to go ahead and say I have no idea what stories he's about to fucking share, so...
These are good stories.
Legit as fuck.
Yeah. But...
I'm ready. I'm nervous, but I'm ready. We all know how I go with fucking games, all right?
Right.
When Creep texts Chris, she says the darndest things.
What do you think would happen if I get out of my car and took a shit at a red light? I said you'd make someone's day.
When Creep texts Chris, she says the darndest things.
All right, back to...
Fake or real? You be the judge.
All right, creep. Here we go. Police arrest a man for allegedly walking around a Planet Fitness naked. His response, I thought this was a judgment-free zone.
Fake or real? You be the judge.
Oh my God, I would so do that. I think that if he didn't say, I thought this was a judgment-free zone, I would think it was real, but I don't think it's real based on that.
You don't think it's real based on that, huh?
I think somebody who walked around Planet Fitness naked, but I don't think they said, I thought this was a judgment-free zone. Unless it was in Florida. If it was in Florida, that's true. But if it's not in Florida, it's not real.
It happened in New Hampshire.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Shut up.
Yep. Now, do you want me to give you the age of the man? Because
Can I
maybe that
guess?
might help you. You can guess, sure.
He was 40.
Wrong. He was 34.
Oh my God, that's the exact backwards of what I said. Is that true?
That is true. You said 43, but he was 34.
Wow.
So,
Fake or real? You be the judge.
did this man actually get arrested for being caught walking around a Planet Fitness naked? And his response is, well, I thought this was a judgment-free zone.
Fake or real? You be the judge.
Okay, it's real.
You think it's real?
Well, I thought it was fake, but now I think it's real. I don't know. Life is so hard. Life is so difficult. It's real. It's real.
Well, look
it's
at
real.
you. You're right.
Woo!
That is correct. A Massachusetts man by the name of Eric Stango was walking around naked in a New Hampshire gym before settling on the yoga mats to find him nude on his knees in a yoga-type position. His statement, the only statement that he made was, I thought it was a judgment-free zone.
That is so me. Like, that is so me. I would so do that shit.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
he does have a point. I mean, I had a Planet Fitness membership. I'm not bragging. And when I was signing all the paperwork, not once do I remember reading somewhere on there that said you had to be clothed. But I mean, it's probably like a what's the word I'm looking for?
If it's not written, it's free game.
That is true. It's not in.
If you sign a fucking contract,
That is
they
true. It
better
is
be
in the
covering
contract.
everything in that motherfucking contract. Like,
I might have to. I think I still have my policy from when I had my Planet Fitness gym membership. I'll have to go through it and
We
read it
gotta
and see if
find
it
it out.
actually says it.
I'm just gonna Google, can you be naked? I mean, they have tanning beds there, so you can tan naked. So what would make you think you can't just walk around naked?
Well, I mean, there are. Isn't
I
there?
wonder what you get, because if you get busted necky, You can get some serious charges.
He was released on $1,000 bail, and he was due in court on September 21st. So I don't know what exactly the follow-up is to this. I'm sure I could find it, but yeah, this guy, he definitely does look like a man that would walk around Planet Fitness naked and use that as an excuse. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I will, all the real news stories I will put in the description so you guys can go take a look.
Yeah.
Oh, which one should we read next? Well, this one's not loading, so I guess I can't read that one. There it goes. I don't know if I want to read that one. There's some really good ones.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
There's 7 total?
Yes, there's 7 stories total.
All right.
In order for you to win, you have to get 4. You have
All
one
right.
correct. All right. British police arrest a man for breaking into a local adult store and caught having sex with an ultra-realistic sex doll. Officials say the police were alerted when the shop's security system alerted the police by way of silent alarm. Wow, they wrote that really stupid. When police arrived on the scene, they found the man in the back having intercourse with the doll. The arresting officer was quoted as to saying the man asked if he could finish before being arrested.
Shut up. That's
real? You be the judge.
That has to be real. I'm confused as to why the fuck a fucking sex store has a silent motherfucking alarm. Like, you're not a bank, you ain't shit. Like, chill the fuck out, bro.
Well, maybe the shop is in a former bank. I don't know. I'm just reading what the story was.
Yeah, no, I believe that.
You think that one's real?
I think that's real as fuck. I could so see somebody doing that.
Well, I mean,
I could see my friends doing that. Like, I have friends that if you told me that they did that, I wouldn't be like, wow, I'm so shocked. I'd be like, yeah.
real dolls are super realistic. I would fuck one just to see what it would be like.
Exactly, like.
But I don't know if I
have
mean,
a friend that has one.
I have. I'm not saying I have, the best morals, but I have enough morals to not break into a shop to fuck a real doll. But I would fuck one. Now, would my wife consider that?
Fuck one.
But I don't know if my wife would consider that cheating because technically it's just a masturbatory device.
Yeah, no, that's not cheating.
No.
I don't think that's cheating. I know some girls that would think that's cheating, but I don't think that's cheating.
I really don't think it would be cheating.
Right in front of me anyways, and I'd be like, okay. So I guess I'm not a good judge.
That is true.
Like, I'm slamming a door.
That's going to show you.
Story.
Oh, jeez. No, like I've seen, there was a documentary, I think it was on HBO, that showed real dolls and like the shop and how like they make them and stuff like that. It's
fucking crazy.
They have anime character real dolls. So if you're one of those types of people,
I would get one of those, honestly.
What, a hentai fucking anime character real doll?
I mean, I have like the body pillow, so I would get a real
So would
doll.
you get?
I would upgrade.
Would you get the a male real doll or a female real doll?
I would get a female.
Now, would you get a transgendered female real doll so she has a penis, or would it be a strap-on?
Honestly, I would do transgender.
Yeah, why not?
I would probably get it too. I would get a transgender, and I would get.
Well, can't you just?
Female.
Aren't they like?
I just wouldn't get a male.
Yeah.
I would get every fucking version besides a male.
Well, I think they're modular. Couldn't you just pop off the torso and put like a female one on there? You got to clean that. I don't know. How the fuck are you going to clean a 112-pound real doll?
You do have to clean them. Oh, I got to ask we should have. Okay, never mind. Moving on. Yeah, I think that's a real story. I think that's a real story.
You are wrong.
I figured my shoddy grammatical error, especially when I blatantly called out, said this was written like shit.
You played it out really well. Like, I was kind of like, you had me at silent alarm, but then you were like, oh, they wrote this really weird. And I was like, yeah, it's the news. I could see that. Okay.
All right. You are 1 for 2.
1 and...
God,
damn.
man. It's tied. 1 and 1. I'm winning. I don't want to.
I'm trying to win for us. I really want us to know this really embarrassing thing.
This really embarrassing thing. Well, when I read this here story, I figured, oof. Bestiality brothels are spreading through Germany, warns campaigner as abusers turn to sex with animals as a lifestyle choice.
Fake or real? You be the judge.
I personally wouldn't have sex with an animal.
No, I would not. I would not.
A little
Unless it
bit.
was like a dragon, like a super mystical fucking like badass bitch dragon.
Well, we already said that we would be emasculated by a dragon a few episodes ago.
Oh yeah, you're right. So we all know that.
Yeah, but that's not real, unfortunately, because
So
it also says here bestiality brothels are spreading through Germany faster than ever thanks to a law that makes animal porn illegal but sex with animals legal, a livestock protection officer has warned. Ugh.
So Germany really got some bestiality shit going on right now,
Apparently, you can go to a farm.
and you can fuck it, but you can't record it.
I'm assuming that that's probably what that statement means.
That's what I was asking. Like,
Yeah.
did I hear that right?
Yeah, you can't have animal porn. Bestiality porn is wrong, but you could fuck an animal. But you can't record it. You can't relive
There
it.
are some weird laws in places, so I would be apt to believing that part in particular.
Mm-hmm.
If you also gave another country, like, I'm not trying to be some type of way, but if you said another country, I would be more apt to believing that too. Oh God, I don't know.
Fake or real? You be the judge.
Okay, it's real.
Well, look at you. You're right.
You are now 2.
Oh my God,
To
yay!
1.
Oh my God, I'm surprised it's Germany.
Yeah, well, you know,
I'm German.
you're German, huh? A vacationing woman was arrested in Clearwater Beach, Florida for allegedly sitting on a concrete wave breaker in the ocean and pleasuring herself. Authorities say the woman had been mixing prescription pain medications and alcohol. Police say an elderly couple spotted the woman from a condo balcony and thought she was in pain because she was moaning so loudly. They called 911 in fear she was bitten by a shark or another aquatic animal.
For real? You be the judge.
Oh.
Now, I will say this. Recently, being in Florida in March and knowing what the wave breakers look like, I sat on that thinking, man, it would be kind of cool to have sex on this thing.
It's definitely fun to have sex on the beaches in Florida. Like, it's hella good.
Even though those
Not that I
concrete
would
wave
know
breakers
because I'm a
hurt.
virgin, but I hear it's really great, except when you get sand in your coochie. That's just what I hear. That's what I hear.
Yeah, because it makes you real irritable.
Okay, I can definitely see that being true. Like, hello, because I'm from Florida, and like, hello, I've done some really dumbass shit like that in Florida. But like, I don't think that's true. I don't think it's true.
You would be
I
surprised.
Reasons why I don't think it's true.
Well, what are your reasons?
One, I know how much you love Clearwater Beach.
I've never
so,
been to
like,
Clearwater.
What? That is how did you not?
Because I went to Madeira.
Oh, I thought you did. Okay.
No.
So they're like right down the road.
I know that, but I mean, I didn't actually. I drove along the road of Clearwater, but I didn't actually get out of the car and walk the beach. I just was in Madeira.
Okay, so that too, I really don't think anybody would call the cops because I really done some freaky shit in Florida, like for my whole life, and like I never got in trouble. So and then too, if you're on a balcony, like I really don't think over the waves and the other people yelling and like the birds, like I really don't think you're really gonna hear somebody moaning. And 3, like 4, whatever I'm on, like you really don't moan that loud when you're pleasuring yourself. I mean, I guess if you're fucked up on pills and like that drinky drink, maybe. I don't know. I don't think it's real. It's probably real, but I don't think it's real.
I don't know. When I'm pleasuring myself, I'm really loud on purpose. I'm like, I'm a cub. I'm real like, I'm extra like filthy, dirty, and loud. I purposely open the windows when I jack off just because I know that then my voice will resonate through the neighborhood.
Oh, God.
So you're saying the story of a lady pleasuring herself in Clearwater Beach, Florida is fake?
Yeah, I don't think that's real.
Well, look at you. You're right.
Yes.
3-1. The
Yes.
creep queen is winning.
If I didn't grow up crazy as fuck, I probably believe that, but I should have got, you know what I'm saying? Like, you really don't get in trouble for shit down there is all I'm gonna say.
That is true. Well, you got to get the next
Oh God.
3 wrong in order for
To
me to
lose?
win. Yeah, if you get this one right, you win.
Oh
And
my
then you get to
God.
read the embarrassing story.
Oh my God. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
A man used an anglerfish stomach to masturbate, ends up in the hospital.
Fake or real? You be the judge.
In a series of posts on 2channel, an anonymous masturbator from Japan told users that he works with anglerfish on a regular basis and decided to wank with the fish's stomach out of curiosity.
Oh my God. Was that you?
I would have never jerked off with a fish's stomach. And I don't live in
Oh
Japan.
my God. I can't do that. Can we call it the F word instead of using the full word?
What's that? Fish?
The F word. Yeah. Blah.
Oh.
Blah, 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 blah. That's my worst fear.
What, being masturbated by a fish?
The F word.
Being your worst fear is being masturbated by a F word?
It's just the F word. More importantly, like pet F words. Well, I'm not going to eat tonight. We can't talk about it anymore. We're moving on. Okay, so I'm going to say that's probably real because people dumb as fuck.
God damn it.
Well,
Is it
look
real?
at you. You're right.
Wow, you totally fucking crushed that.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yes, this man actually jacked off, posted pictures, and it was quite disgusting.
There's pictures. I can't see because it's the F word. Does it look like an F word? If it just looks like a stomach, I'm good. But if it looks like an F word,
Oh, no. You see this, they show you what an angler fish looks like. And then, you can go take a look at all his weird,
call it Angela.
gross pics. I don't want to call it Angela.
Call it Angela.
Angela?
Oh my God. Oh God. Okay, what's the rest?
All right. Here's another one. We'll
think
finish
I
it
have
up, and
one.
we'll let you read the email at the end. Here, just so you know that I'm not bullshitting you, I'll send it now. I'll send it now.
Oh, I believe you.
There you go. I sent it. Hold on.
You're luckier than a Powerball winner because you won this stupid fucking game. Check your email.
Oh my God, that's so good.
You were so right. I didn't even get to use all my dope sounds. God damn it, creep.
They were really good though. They were like all really good.
Fuck you for being good at this game.
They were all really good. Okay, let's see if I can get the rest. If I can get the rest of them, I will like.
All right, here you go. A 45-year-old man was arrested for pleasuring himself in a church. Police officials say the man told them that when he was a child, the priest had molested him and he wanted payback by ejaculating into the holy water. While the man was pleasuring himself, Sister Jean Velasquez caught the man immediately calling the police after she seen him from the altar. Police arrested a man a mile down the road at a Chick-fil-A.
Fake or real? You be the judge.
How old was he?
He was
Did he
45.
say? Oh, he was 45?
Yes.
Then yeah, I believe that.
You think that one was real?
Wrong again.
I thought the Chick-fil-A thing would have gave it away. And Sister
No, I
Jean
really thought it
Velasquez.
was- And it was such a solid name. I was like, okay, yeah, like facts. Like he got facts.
Your cat's just running around.
Oh, there he is. I can't see him.
He's using
He's
using your couches as jungle gyms, and he's just fucking flying around all crazy. He's been doing it the whole show.
It's like his favorite toy is the couches. Like it's so funny. But he doesn't scratch them up, thankfully. But if you eat that extension cord,
He's got 9 lives. He's got a few to give.
you're not doing that. I will throw something at you. Oh, you're just licking your paw? Okay. Yeah, sure.
My cat's sleeping on the bed. He's sleepy. All right. Well, we have another. Oh, no. I almost closed that story. I think I did. Fuck. No, I didn't close it. I did close it. Oh, well. All righty. Well, then. Don't I look like a fucking fool? I had one more story to read. There we go. One more to read. I'll close all these sweet stories. Which one was your favorite?
My favorite story. Oh my god. Can you still hear me? La
Uh-huh.
la la. My favorite story was probably the first one.
I don't remember what the first one was.
The guy at Planet Fitness.
Oh yeah, that guy ruled.
It was between Planet Fitness or breaking into the sex store. Like those are my two tops. Not that I'm sexual or anything. Like,
right.
Not that I'm fucking not a prude. I'm totally a prude. Like I'm totally a prude.
You're not a prude.
And I'm a virgin. Like I'm a prudy virgin.
Ugh.
All
right.
God.
Last one.
I'm a hungry prudy virgin.
A 26-year-old Floridian was locked up for a felony lewdness charge after she removed her bikini top in a beachside cafe and began groping her breast in a sexual nature, also tugging on her nipple rings, cops allege.
Where was this?
You be the judge.
Florida.
Oh, then I believe it. But like, I don't know, I'm kind of lost at the tugging on the nipple rings thing.
Why is that?
I don't know.
You don't like your nips being tugged on?
I can't feel my nipples.
Oh.
Well, I shouldn't have said that. Sometimes I can feel my nipples, but usually I can't feel my nipples. That's why I got them pierced.
I like my nipples being played with.
I mean...
Most dudes don't.
I was going to say, like, a lot of... I mean, I'm a virgin, but most guys I know, I think, would like that.
No, most of my dude bros, like guys that I've talked to, they're like, oh, I fucking hate my nipples being played.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, what are you fucking prudes, man?
Every guy that I've not slept with has loved getting his nipples played with. Oh, God. Why am I so funny?
I don't know. Well,
I'll go real because it's fucking Florida.
Well, look at you. You're right.
I was really going to say fake too, so I'm really glad I didn't.
well then.
No embarrassing story from Chris Steele. He doesn't have to make himself look like a dick. You lose.
Actually, I lose. Go ahead and read my story.
Okay. Drum roll, please.
That's how I eat pussy.
Me too. This story is a short but sweet story. When I was 7 or 8, I hated waking up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom because I've always been a bad sleeper. I would try to hold it. If I went to the bathroom, I would... Bro, he just like clawed my ass cheek. What the fuck? So, he just dead ass. Like there's just like claws in my ass cheek.
I hope you feel better, hun.
Oh my God. If I went to the bathroom, I would almost always end up being wide awake for the rest of the night. I decided that instead of getting up, I would piss in the corner of my bedroom, never having to turn the lights on or really open my eyes. I was caught a week later by my brother because he thought it would be a good idea to try to scare me in the middle of the night. It was Halloween time, while wearing a mask. Little did he know that he was going to stand and puddle of piss on the carpet. I tried to blame the dog, but my parents knew that was bullshit because the dog slept with them and I had my door closed.
Yep.
That is so funny.
Yep.
I mean, it's funnier that your brother stepped in a pile of piss. Did he step in it?
Oh, yeah, he stepped in it.
That is so funny. So you didn't even pee in like a bottle? You were just like, fuck it. Like, I'm going straight to the fucking...
I didn't want to aim. I just wanted to piss.
You're tired. I get that.
Because I'm a terrible sleeper. Like, I could, like, yesterday, I think I wake up early as fuck for work, but I didn't take a nap at all yesterday. I was busy as fuck around the house doing shit. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to play some video games. The next thing you know, it's fucking 2 a.m. And I'm like, shit, I've almost been up for 24 hours. And then my wife gets home from work. She works an opposite shift to me, and we go to bed at like 3:30, and here I am waking up at 9 a.m. Wide awake.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Wide awake. I'm a terrible sleeper. Always have been. If I take melatonin, I'll be all right. And I used to take Ambien, but Ambien's hella expensive, and I'm trying to not take prescription drugs.
I can't take anything for sleep.
It sucks.
I can't. Like, I cannot. Like, I will fucking literally, like, I cannot.
So
you talked about my problems.
So you can't, like, take melatonin either?
Nope, I won't take shit.
Well, melatonin's natural.
I won't take shit.
I won't take shit.
I have the worst. Like, I have the worst sleep paralysis ever, and I get it super frequently as fuck.
So that's when
And
you're like stiff and shit, right?
Yeah, more or less. So like I can't, like, if I take anything, even melatonin, even fucking like anything, like I won't take fucking NyQuil, I won't take Dayquil, I won't take fucking Benadryl, like I won't take fucking shit because I just won't. And I'm terrified to sleep, and that's why my schedule usually gets fucked up as fuck. And like I sleep for maybe like half an hour at a time.
So you'll sleep here and there a few hours.
Yeah, like if I will not go to bed until my body is fucking like exhausted. Like until my body just like passes the fuck out. That's when I sleep, and then I'm still up like every like 30 minutes to an hour, just like being weird. It's really weird. And so like eventually I just like start doing shit. I don't know.
Well, I think like it's probably a month ago. And like in the middle of the night, like I must have been having a pretty intense dream, because I've always had like really bad dreams, and like so as a kid, that's why I never liked sleeping, because I would always have bad dreams.
Yeah.
So that probably also took into effect of me being a bad sleeper. But I was having a bad dream, and in the middle of the night, I in the dream, I knew it was a dream, but I couldn't wake up, so I was screaming in my sleep, and my wife wakes me up. She's like, "Are you okay? You're screaming." I was like, I was having a bad dream, and I couldn't wake up. She's like, all of a sudden, you're just like, just screaming.
Like, oh, I was masturbating.
I wish.
That's crazy. My dreams are like so real that even when I'm not having like bad dreams, like it doesn't even have to be a bad dream. Like I can't tell the difference between my dreams and reality, like ever. Like even if it's good or bad, like it really doesn't matter. Like that shit just stays in my head, and I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I'll talk to my friends, be like, oh, like remember when you did this? Like, oh, yesterday, I can't believe you said that. They're like, I didn't even talk to you yesterday. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I've had dreams where I would wake up. Like I've had dreams where I've won the lottery, and in my dream being so happy, and it just seems so real. So then I'd wake up I woke up thinking, God damn, that was awesome. I won the lottery. And then I'd be like, oh wait, no, I fucking didn't.
No, I fucking didn't.
Like that's a shock, man. Like I like thinking I won the lottery in a dream, and here I am waking up and realizing that my life is still shit.
My life is still shit.
Nah, my life is good, but I mean, winning the lottery would make it a whole lot better. I wouldn't have to wake up ass early for fucking work.
I feel you. That's so true.
I'm gonna be 37, and I still daydream about winning the lottery at least once a week.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I think about all the cool shit that I'd buy, and I'm like, okay, let's be realistic. If I won, like, you know, after all the taxes and all that bullshit, if I walked away with like $50 million, I'd buy a fucking dope house, some sweet cars, and no one would ever hear from me again.
Really? I wouldn't buy anything.
What would you do? Just save it?
I wouldn't. Okay, so like I really like I might just like I wouldn't do anything. I might pay off my car, but that's only like I only have like $3,000 left on my car, so that really ain't shit.
Right.
And
buy a new one. You got money, you can buy a new whip.
No, I love my car. Like I really like wouldn't give a fuck like at all. I would just save it so I could I would buy my dream headboard. Like I have a dream headboard and I want it so bad. Like I would buy that. And that's it. And like pay off my car. I might get a new TV, but I wouldn't get like anything extravagant. Like I still wouldn't get a smart TV. I would just get like a big like normal ass TV.
No,
like,
they're all smart TVs now, Dogsy.
I don't like them.
I had to fucking update my TV yesterday, and it's dumb.
Like I have a fucking Chromecast, I have a Fire Stick, I have my Xbox, I got, you know what I mean? Like I don't need a fucking smart TV. It all does the same fucking shit. Like what the fuck?
Well, I have a Sony smart TV, it runs Android, and I put Super Nintendo and regular Nintendo emulators on it, and I hooked up my Bluetooth Xbox controller to my TV, and I was fucking playing Mario Brothers this morning.
That's dope, but like I have my fucking like console collection, like that's what I do. So like I have those things, like
whatever.
Like, and it's dope because like I just don't like I just hate fucking like that is actually really fucking cool. I didn't know you could do that. Can you just do that because like you're smart, or is there like a manual that's like you can download fucking like?
It's pretty easy. It's pretty easy. All you do is
I've never heard of anybody doing that ever.
yeah. I've been wanting an NES Mini and an SNES Mini and all that, but you're only limited to the few games that they put on there.
Yeah, no, I get that.
And the cords are super short. And now that we live in a world where everything's fucking wireless, what the fuck, Nintendo?
The controllers that come with it suck ass too.
Yeah, like for the time, like the Square Nintendo controller was, that was all we knew back in the day, so that was comfortable. Oh, yeah. But no, like I've played, like steadily played SNES and Nintendo like as a kid, but like now playing Xbox and having Xbox being like my primary console for years.
Yeah.
Using an NES controller and SNES controller is so uncomfortable. Just it just hurts your hands. It's stupid.
Like I still I love the N64 controllers. I just love them. Like I don't know, I just like them in my hand. Like I just do. Is that weird?
I'll say this: when the N64 came out, I was dating a girl, and I got her to fuck herself with the N64 controller.
Oh my god, I've done that. I have a video on my minivids, creepqueen.minivids.com. But that is so funny.
Yeah, she did it for me, and she wasn't even a cam girl, and we were only 17.
That is so funny. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, and as a 17-year-old, that was sweet.
That is pretty hot.
Yeah.
I never did cool shit like that.
No, you just do it now.
You're right.
And it's not like I can enjoy it because it's like it'd be like people being like, "Dude, Chris, your sister's hot." I'm like, "Yeah, I know, but I can't fuck her."
I'm fucking dead.
That's what I tell people. They'd be like, "Creep Queen's hot," and I'm like, whatever. She's like my sister, so I guess.
It brings like a whole new fucking I can't think of the word. What did you just do?
I'm playing with my knife, and I thought I got myself.
God. He just jumped up, y'all, out of fucking nowhere, and was like, "Ow!" I was like, "Oh, okay."
I thought I fucking cut my finger off. Fucking playing with blades. Back in the day, I used to be a fucking chainsaw and knife juggler at the fucking flea market circus.
Really?
No.
Oh, I would have believed that newspaper.
Oh
my god. Can I ask a quick question to our friends?
Well, we have 13 minutes.
Damn. Can you guys please send me either a full newspaper or just cool newspaper articles or just any newspaper article from your town, please? That would be fucking amazing. You can send it to Creep Queen, P.O. Box 191, Moore, South Carolina, 29369. Thank you.
What kind of newspaper articles do you want?
Just any. I was gonna do obituaries, but I'm not. Now I'm just gonna do any. It can literally be any newspaper article, or just a full page to a newspaper or a whole newspaper. I don't care. I'm working on a projecto. Well, you good?
Yeah, I was looking at my sweet newspaper articles that I have from my band, and I was thinking if I had any extras, because then I was going to send you one.
That would be dope.
But I don't know if I have any extra other than what's in my frames.
Well, if you come across any, or have 50 cents to buy a newspaper.
Newspapers aren't 50 cents, are they?
Oh, thank you. How much are they?
Fuck if I know.
Oh, I don't fucking know.
The last time I bought newspapers is when my band was in the newspaper.
Oh,
and
didn't they used to be 50 cents? Back in my day, they were
extra, read all about it.
I always wanted to be a paper boy. I really don't know why.
Paper girl.
Yeah, or that. I mean, I mostly just really wanted to be a boy, but...
Well, it's all right.
But yeah, I wanted to be a paper girl.
Paper boy. So you wanted to be the gal that rides the bike and has the thing on her chest and throw the newspaper in
I just thought that would be so cool. That was my dream job when I was a kid. All I wanted to do was be a duck, be a paper girl, or do porn.
Well, can't be a duck, but you could dress up as one.
I do porn. Be a duck. How much does it cost for a newspaper? $1?
Beats the shit out of me. Newspapers are a failing fucking medium.
$1?
So it won't be long before the fucking printing presses shut down and all these fucking newspapers are extinct.
Some
and it'll just be
charge
digital.
75 cents.
Is that a lot?
it wasn't that many years ago that 50 cents replaced a quarter as the standard. So there was a time it was 50 cents. 50 cents. Ho ho. What's up, 50? Sorry, my brain. Yeah, it's $1. If you guys have $1 to spare.
If you have $1 to spare, don't send it to Creep Queen and via a newspaper. Just send me $1. I could use all the money I could get. Hey, I'm trans billionaire. I live my life as a billionaire. God damn it. I'm going to start a fucking GoFundMe and I'm going to become the world's first trans billionaire. Now, I'm not making fun of the trans community because I'm a believer and a lover of all human beings. Right?
I thought you were making fun of Kendall Jenner or Kylie Jenner. I thought you were making fun of the Jenners.
No, I want to be a billionaire.
Did you hear about that?
Yeah. Fucking people.
That was so fucking stupid. Like, fuck all y'all. Like, fuck.
Yeah, she stole my fucking gimmick because I've been.
Oh my god! Like, I want to be a billionaire. Like, bitch, you're already a fucking billionaire.
Don't
like,
these
really
goddamn
need our fucking money just for that? Like, fuck.
I don't put a lot of stock in the famous people. Like, even like the famous people that I like and that I admire. Like, if they did something stupid like that, I'd be like, you know what? I don't fucking want to be a fan of them anymore. Like, that's
somebody
really
like no, like
dumb.
one of her like fans like made it for her.
So,
I think.
But well, I'm sure that's probably what happened. But the fan probably, because that Kickstarter or GoFundMe is in that fan's name. I mean, technically, that fan could keep the money.
I don't know what happened. I really don't get into shit like that. I just like heard it and I was like, wow, go fuck yourself.
Well, I want to. If everybody in this world could send me $1, I will be a billionaire. That'd be awesome.
Sometimes I wish all my followers would just send me like 50 cents.
I wish all my followers would send me $100. My birthday's coming up. Send me $100.
True. Oh my god, what should I get you for your birthday?
How about $100? I send me $100, people, because I'm doing some arts and crafts with $100 bills. It's called I'm folding them and putting them in my wallet and spending them later on.
Like, I want newspapers for a project. Like, I want $100 bills for a project.
Yeah.
Oh god.
And those projects are paying bills.
Oh god.
I'm trying to determine when I want to buy the new iPhone. I know that's really contrite.
I don't want to.
I want it.
Well, which one do you want?
XS Plus, dog.
That's the big one, right?
Or XX Max. Yeah,
that's the big one, like the A Plus.
Compensating.
See, like, I love, like, I couldn't have a 10, which I heard the 10 sucked anyway. But you know that these new phones coming out are gonna fucking suck for a while until they get their shit together anyway. And then there's gonna be all these problems and all these fucking issues. And then in like 6 months, they'll be like, oh well, here's a new refined version that like doesn't fucking suck ass. And then everybody will buy that one too. Like,
I know. I am a little annoyed with myself because I knew that they were going to announce new Apple Watches, but I couldn't wait when I bought mine in August. I just couldn't wait. I was like, God damn it, I'm just going to buy it. So I bought myself an Apple Watch.
You know, if you buy the new one and you like, you know, want to give me your old one, like, I guess I'll take it or whatever. Like, I guess.
No, but I'm going to wear 2 Apple Watches.
Oh, got you. I could just see you. I dead ass could see you.
Just
with
be like,
just a whole ass arm of like fucking Apple Watches.
See, folks, send me $100. I'm gonna start. I want to be a billionaire. I want to fucking have Apple Watches going up and down my arms.
That's what you would do if you won the lottery.
I want. I want to make sure my beats per minute are fucking top notch. I do like that I can check my heart rate. That is one thing. I love that.
I want like a Fitbit. A Fitbit.
Fitbit.
I want like the cheap version of fucking everything. Like, that's just how I am.
So what?
Like,
so that it can count your steps?
I would say I can check my
email,
sleep, because my heart always sucks, but it would be cool to like know like every day, like to be like, wow, like your life sucks. You know what I mean?
The sleep study apps that Apple Watch has is the shit.
Already. Watch to have that?
Yeah, I got.
And I can't hear you because I ripped this out. Yeah.
Fucking creeps fucking things up, and we have.
Do you have
6
to have an
minutes
Apple
left.
Watch to have that?
Well, I know that. I mean, I don't know really anything about the Fitbits other than they they're better than what they used to be. But I have a watch app that will like measure my sleep, and it tells me like if I'm like having good sleep or restless sleep. It measures your heart rate. If your heart rate dips below like a certain like healthy allowable thing, it'll alert you and wake you up because you might die. Yeah.
Like that's all I want.
And the new Apple Watch, it'll alert if you fall, and it will come up and it'll be like, "Do you need to call 911?" And it will cancel it out, or you can cancel it if you don't need it. Yeah, like if you fall, it detects if you take a hard fall. So like the old ladies that would fall, and be like, "I've fallen and I can't get up," because they have that life alert thing.
Yeah.
So that's what that's like. Fucking technology.
That's really cool. Like technology, like I really honestly like I don't really like technology that much. Like I think that things need to like chill the fuck out. Like I think it's cool and interesting, but like I also like still want to be in the 90s, so like fuck off.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think it's like really amazing for
people
that can't.
Sorry, I was singing
like,
a 90s song.
For people that like really need certain things, like it's just like really so fucking amazing. Like
I love technology. Not as much as you see. But I still love technology. Always and forever. Kip. Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh god.
But
damn, Napoleon Dynamite was like so much like beyond his time.
Yeah. I had something that I was going to say and I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm all for singularity. The second that I can upload my consciousness to a robot body, I'm getting this fuck out of this bag of shit. I want to live forever.
Oh my God.
If I can bounce around from android body to android body and live forever, you fucking better believe it I will.
Would you really?
Yeah, death scares me.
No, so you know what I was thinking about the other night, honestly? I was thinking about like myself and like, am I scared of death or am I just really excited to know what happens next? Even if it's nothing, like, am I just so excited to be there? Or is it like a genuine fear? Do you know what I mean?
Oh, I know what you mean. And I could get down on that. I could really talk about some shit.
I could talk about some shit like that.
But we're out of time.
Damn.
We can't go long. We're on a schedule.
Damn. Your bitch gotta eat too, so it's good. It's good.
Yeah.
That game was really fun. We should do more games.
We should do some more games.
I
More
love
things.
that.
I like games.
I'll
Change
try to
things
come
up a
with some
bit.
Games for you too.
I like sex games. I like rolling the dice.
I'm a virgin, so.
Well, you know.
So,
Gonna pop your cherry.
I would know nothing about.
It's gonna go.
No, that always grossed me out.
Well, when guys say, "Well, pop your cherry."
That always grossed me out. Like I just always pictured like a jar of maraschino cherries just like being spilled everywhere. And like the cleanup of that just like really would like enrage me in my mind because that shit's sticky as fuck and it would just like piss me off. Like.
And I think maraschino cherries taste gross anyways, so.
Like they're not good unless they're on my cupcakes that I make that are bomb. They're not good. Like I don't like them. Like fuck that.
Like my buddy used to soak maraschino cherries in Everclear, and we would drink or eat them and get drunk.
Oh my god,
but
oh my god, like that just like made me feel some type of way.
It's not
that
good.
is so nasty.
It's gross. But you know what's? Go ahead.
No, what's not gross?
I was going to say, you know what's not gross? Going to our website, doublepodcast.com, going to our Instagram, Double P Podcast, and on Twitter, at Double P Show. You can follow me on Twitter, because I'm pretty fucking cool on there, at Mr. Chris Steele. It's MrKrisSteel. Creep, where can everybody find you?
Follow me on Twitter, at CreepXQueen, my website, creepqueen.com. Shit ton of new videos, shit ton of sales, shit ton of shit going on right now, so go check it the fuck out.
Sweet. I accidentally hit mute. Well, I didn't accidentally hit mute. I hit mute on purpose, but I didn't unmute it. Oddly
funny.
enough. So.
That's funny.
We're back and better than ever.
I'm so excited. I just missed you guys so much. I just really missed y'all so much.
And we have some things coming up, and I have a guest in the works. Which you don't know about yet. But that's for another day. Folks, I want to thank you for listening. I want to thank you for rating and reviewing. And I know Bethany says the same shit, but I like saying it anyways. And thank you for being a friend.
Hello, I am your announcer, Bethany. Please remember to rate and review 5 stars on iTunes. Rating and reviewing helps out the show. Thanks for listening to the Double Penetration Podcast with your hosts, Creep and Steele on Demon Seed Radio Network.